came up with this yesterday. I did a Goo Goo Dolls Black Balloon lesson, and I still had this guitar in this tuning, and I was messing around with some of the parts, and I was like, what is that song? It reminds me of something, because in the Black Balloon, he does this walk-up lick where it's like, and I was like, it sounds like something. I was like, oh yeah, it's Edward Sharpe Home. So anyway, I found all the chords for it. Some of them are a little awkward, but it works. So we're going to start out with the verse. I play the verse and chorus differently, even though they're the same chords, just to give it some separation, I guess. So start out your tune D, A, D, A, D, D, right? So it's like an alteration of Dadgad. Alright, really pretty tuning. Alright, so you're going to start out 2 on the A, 5 on the G. Mute out the low E, strum everything open. Alright, all downstrokes during the verse for the most part. Okay, then you're going to go slide up to 5 on the A, and then you're going to have 7 on the B string. Okay, so your first 2 chords are this to this. Alright, and then the next chord you're going to go 5 on A, 4 on D, and then the 5, 7 on A and D. Alright, and then we're going to finish on this G right here. Alright, 5 on the low E, 2 on the A. Alright, so you'd have a right, and you can transition when you go from here. You can hit the open strings before you land that G. Kind of buy you some time, right? Alright, so that's the verse every time. And then when he gets into the chorus, I start playing more like the power chord. You have 2 and 4 on the A and D, and then come up to 5 and 7 on the A and D. And then strum everything else open, but mute the low E. Alright, and the little bridge part with the horns, that breaks down into E minor. E minor is the same here, so we'll go 2 on A and D, and then the rest open, mute out the low E. Okay, and then we'll go to D, which is just all the open strings, and then to A, which is going to be 7 on the low E, 4 on the A. Alright, so it's alright, do that twice. Third time he's going to go E minor, D, he's going to finish on G. Alright, so you have 5 on E, 2 on A. And then that la 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 part comes in, right? So then you got B, 2 on A, 4 on D, all open. Then you're going to have 5 on E, 4 on A. Then open strings for the D, 3 and 2, or 5 and 2 for the G, 5 on E, 2 on A. And then you pause and slide up 2 frets to A. Alright, so that whole part would be. I missed the G. So that's that whole part, and then he gets into that bridge where they're talking to each other, and what I do is I just play, since we can't do the 6th, like what he does in D, he'll go like, but obviously we can't do that when we're tuned this way, so we're going to go 12, use your ring and pinky, this will set you up for when we go back to the chorus. So ring and pinky, 12 on the D, pinky on the high E on 12. Alright, the strings are going to stay the same, and we're just going to slide down. So you're going to hit 12 twice, and when we end on 4, you're going to hit 4 twice, and everything in between is just one hit. So you have better strumming them. I know he's picking them out, but it works. So 12, 11, 9, 7, 5, 4. Okay, like I said, he hit it twice on 4, twice on 12. Okay, and the last time, you're already set up to go back to B. Just put your index finger on 2, and you're already there. Alright, so all together, let's just do a verse, a chorus, a bridge, and then the ending. So you get So that's everything. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun to play. I've always loved this song, but it always sounded kind of dinky to me just playing, you know, on 2 strings like he does. And even when I put a capo on or tried to strum like the B minor and all that stuff, it just never sounded right. So this open tuning just kind of worked out. So I thought I'd share. Hope you like it. If you pop a string, it's not my fault. Lighter gauge strings. Have fun. Practice slope.